Hello Internet, and welcome back to more Pokemon White version. In the last episode, we got started, defeated all of our rivals, chose our starter Pokemon, not in that specific order. That was kind of like a 1-3-2 situation there. This time, now that we're here in Accumula Town, I say we explore it a little bit before heading out to Striaton City. We're going to start by heading up here. I already checked the Lillipups. There is no held items on the one that has pickup. If we head into this house, we have a Minccino, which we won't be seeing in battle for quite a while. Shall I play my favorite tune? You shall. Please listen to my music. Play your drum, buddy. My heart! As long as my heart beats, I will keep on drumming! Dynamic music is a big part of the Unova region's charm. Whenever you talk to people in towns who are playing instruments or have microphones or anything, sometimes just large fat men, they will add additional instruments and singing or vocals or anything to the music. And this is one of my favorite things because it even has to do with the season. The season in the Unova region changes month by month, not season by season in the real world. It is month by month. And it's just so, it's so charming. Someone said that because there are different ideas, disputes will arise. Someone else said that because there are different ideas, the world will expand. I guess they're both right. Or they're both wrong. We've just gotten married. Men and women are so different, aren't they? But I don't see much difference between male and female Pokemon. Don't necessarily agree with your first sentence there, but the thing about male and female Pokemon is true, because there's only like 100 Pokemon that have gender differences, which is not at all similar to real world animals. There's nothing really down here, it looks like. My notes just have loose ideas of things that I can get before leaving, and since we don't have running shoes yet, that means slowly walking around Accumula Town until I find what I'm looking for. Luckily, we have the sick-ass music to make it easier. On Route 2, many trainers train their Pokemon by having them battle. True. Guess what I know? I know Pokemon can remember up to 4 moves at a time, hee hee. I've always found that weird. Pokemon Legends Arceus has it a little differently, where they know all the moves, but they can only use 4 at a time. I prefer to think that's what's going on here. Weak Pokemon, strong Pokemon, cool Pokemon, cute Pokemon, many Pokemon look forward to meeting you. Thanks. Wow, you have that great bag that can store anything. Why don't you put a lot of potions in that, and buy a lot of potions and put them in your bag? I did buy a lot of potions, sir. I have only 5, which I guess isn't really a lot, but still. People telling me what I should and should not buy. Fucking hate it. Hate it in real life, hate it here. Pokemon will be strong if you train them, even if they're weak now. Love is what's important. When a hero leads the world, a Pokemon is going to come and help the hero. Everybody in the Unova region knows that. That's like a legend in every single region in this world. If you get strong, you can move forward. If you move forward, you'll be stronger. That's the cool thing about journeys. True. This is a Pokeball I got in the past. I'm going to give it to you. Thank you. That's what I was here for. And that means this little girl must be the second thing I was here for. Hi, let's play Pokemon Rock, Paper, Scissors. Here goes, Pokemon Rock, Paper, Scissors... Grass. Your Pokemon is Grass type and mine is Water type. Water type is weak against Grass type, so I lose. It's kind of going into the type triangle the starters have going on. It's not the case for every type, there's not a triangle for every type, but there are certain types that are more powerful against others. For example, grass is more powerful than water, water is good against fire, and fire is good against grass. Alright, what do you have to say? Good afternoon, trainer. This is the gate for travelers. Please check the electric bulletin board. Will do. You can learn the basics of Pokemon at the Trainer's School. God, this song is great. This song means something different to me than it probably will you if you've never played the game before. And maybe even if you have played the game before, but we won't be seeing why that is for literally most of the rest of the game. Uh-oh. Hello. White! It's your mom. How are things? Are you and your Pokemon getting along and enjoying your journey so far? I need to talk to you, so I called, but I'm going to hang up the cross transceiver now. Okay. White? I finally caught up with you, and look how far you've come. Professor Juniper said that you were probably headed for Striaton City by now. I have another present for you. White, try these on. Pair of running shoes. When you're wearing running shoes, you can go anywhere in a flash. Let me read you the instructions. Hold the B button to run faster than normal. Put on the running shoes and tear around to your heart's content. That's what it says. I bought these a long time ago and stashed them away somewhere. I found them when I was cleaning up. Guess it's good to clean occasionally. Fucking rubbing it in that I don't do that too. Wait, you understand, I did not read that. You're with Pokemon, you have friends, and you're always in my thoughts. That's alright then. Enjoy your trip. Okay. We can run now! We are no longer stuck at the speed of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl for the Nintendo DS. But we can't build up enough momentum to push this rock yet. Battles between Pokemon trainers are serious affairs you can't run from. That is true, you cannot flee from a trainer battle, but you can from wild Pokemon. But this Patrat is not a wild Pokemon that I care to run from. There is one new wild Pokemon we can run into on this route. It is Purloin. Purloin is a fast start type that's meant to be a mixed attacker that can cripple opponents with moves like Thunder Wave, but it's super frail, can't take hits, and only gets Pursuit to deal damage until level 34, when it learns Slash, which doesn't even get the same type attack bonus. Purloin is really not worth it in this generation or any future ones. And that's all I have to say on that. If you couldn't tell, I have these little overviews about Pokemon scripted. Just because it's easier to get all my thoughts about the Pokemon out that way than if I'm just going off the top of my head. Because if you've seen some of the Pokemon Let's Plays I made before the channel reboot, oh boy, those bios were rough. Some of those lasted like 2 minutes of me talking about one Pokemon, and I would just repeat myself over and over and over again. Like, I don't even know how I could stand editing them. I just didn't do bios in the proper way. I'm sure I could do them now, but I've decided this is a more not Chugga-Conroy approach, so yeah. A trainer catches another trainer's eye. That is the start of a Pokemon battle. True. That is true. I like the idea that whenever trainers look into each other's eye, it's like law that they have to fight. That you can't just look at another trainer and like just like look away immediately like I would do in real life if I look someone in the eye on accident. You have to fight. Which maybe that's how it should be in real life. Maybe if I accidentally look someone in the eye, I should have to beat the shit out of them. Or maybe not. Half these trainers don't even look you in the eye, they look at the side of your head and decide to try and fight you. Which is pretty rude. We are gaining experience quickly. So the reason I decided to play Pokemon White first, as opposed to like Pokemon Fire Red or Pokemon Let's Go, not only because I tried Pokemon Let's Go and just wasn't into it when I was recording it, but it's also because Pokemon White was kind of a soft reboot to the series, and in my opinion, this is by far the magnum opus of the series. This is the best Pokemon has ever been. But since it's sort of a soft reboot, there are only original Pokemon in the Unova region. You will not be seeing any, you will not be seeing any Pikachu at all whatsoever. You won't be seeing any Zubats or Magikarp or anything else that you might see in any other Pokemon game. It is completely original Pokemon. If you've seen my randomizer video on my second channel, that is a different thing. That is a randomizer, so you can run into Pokemon from other generations. But until the credits roll in this game, it is completely Unovan Pokemon. And this game introduced the most new Pokemon of any generation, including the first games, coming out at, I believe, 156 new Pokemon. So we have quite a lot to see. I was gonna say this nature is kind of screwing us over, but we have a plus attack nature. It's just Vine Whip isn't a very good move. Learn Wrap. I have to start using Tackle more, because if we keep using Vine Whip, we're just gonna run out of PP. PP stands for Power Points. That is the amount of times you can use a move before you can't anymore. Pretty self-explanatory. I am also going to be fighting most of the trainers on any given route. I might cut out some trainer battles, but for the most part, I think as long as I'm commentating over them, I'll keep them in, and if I just don't have a lot to say about a trainer, I'll cut out the battle, because a lot of the time they don't even have new Pokemon we haven't seen before. This kid probably just has a Lillipup and a Patrat. Well, he said it out loud in his first sentence. Lillipup, Lillipup, go! And he only has one, so yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Alright, so before I head forward on this route, I'm actually going to go all the way back to Accumula Town to heal at a Pokemon Center. Using a potion is a valid way to restore a Pokemon's HP. However, if your Pokemon is running low on PP in any of its moves, you're going to have to go to a Pokemon Center or use an Ether or Elixir. And we are not going to be getting any Ethers or Elixirs for quite a while. Those are items that you can generally only find on the ground. So, yeah, we're going to have to come back to the Pokemon Center whenever we have to heal our PP. The reason I'm doing this is there is a boss fight at the end of the route. You wouldn't know this if you're new to the game, but trust me, there is a boss fight at the end of the route. Something to note about running is that it is not blatantly better than walking in every way. Running adds percussion to the music. That's not a disadvantage, that's just tied into this thought. But it also increases the encounter rate in tall grass, making wild Pokemon significantly more powerful than if you were to walk. Although at the moment it seems like it's the same either way. DS Pokemon games are infamous for having incredibly just annoying encounter rates anyway. Running makes them worse. And there's a way to make them even worse than running later on too, so yeah. There's also a way to make them significantly better later on though, so we just have to deal with it for a while. Wild Pokemon will not stop harassing us for a while. Alright. White! Come on, White! Hey, listen! Let's have a Pokemon battle! Please? The Pokemon I caught have become a little stronger. Ready or not, here I come. Bianca! For a surprise battle at the very end of Route 2. She's going to lead with Lillipup, level 6, normal type, vital spirit for the ability, so you can't put it to sleep, which doesn't matter right now unless you grinded a Patrat up to like level 17, which you did not do. Knowing the moves Leer, Tackle, and Odor Sleuth. Odor Sleuth is kind of a useless move right now. What that does is it makes it so you can hit a ghost type with normal type moves, which isn't usually possible. There's no way you could possibly have a ghost type at this point, so it just knows that because it would normally learn that by level 6, apparently. Vine Whip easily taken out in 2 hits. And Oshawott. Oshawott is level 7, water type, torrent for the ability, knowing Tackle, Tail Whip, and Water Gun. This little one is up next. So if you chose Tepig or Oshawott, she will obviously have a different starter. You can see that on the side of the screen. I'm making graphics for all the different starters. I'm just only showing the one that I'm gonna deal with. I'm only going over the moveset for that one. Oh, she's using a potion. Better than every trainer we've seen so far in the game. But not good enough to survive another Vine Whip. I couldn't win. Woohoo! You are a tough cookie, Winter. White. I'm gonna get confused just because it starts with a W. Oh no. I'm gonna work hard on training my Pokemon so we won't lose anymore. Okay, bye-bye. 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 Ugh. I can't do the Mario voice right now. Here we are in Striaton City. We have a gym to deal with, we have people to talk to, etc, etc, etc. And a Pokemon Center we can heal at. Alright. So, we made it to Striaton City, the city that we'll have our first gym battle in. We defeated Bianca at the end of Route 2. And we explored all of Accumula Town as well. Next time on Pokemon White version, let's explore Striaton City and see if we can't find out how we're going to challenge the gym leader. See you guys then.